Hey Aquarius, welcome. This is your career and finance reading, and this is a timeless reading, so anytime you come across it, there may be messages here for you. So we're just going to see what you have going on, what might be coming towards you, and get you some messages of clarity and guidance. So let's see what we have. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. All right. So I feel like there's definitely, you've been working hard, building that financial foundation, building your legacy. There's opportunity for you to just evaluate what you've been doing, what you've done to be successful, where you feel like you've encountered setbacks, and there's lessons that you can take from that while you're waiting for your abundance to come through. So I feel like some of you may be in that place where it's like, okay, you know, I've seen a little bit of success, but like, yeah, there's more. Where's the rest of it? So, you know, it is coming. It is absolutely coming. It's just this opportunity is a moment for you to be appreciative for what you have, everything you've accomplished, and allowing for more to come through to you. So starting with gratitude, starting with abundance is setting the stage, is letting the universe know that everything you have, you're appreciative for, you're grateful for, and then the universe can say like, okay, I understand, this is what you like, this is what you want, this is what works for you, so let me provide more of that to you. We also have the Six of Pentacles here. Okay, so yeah, you are even in that place where you're giving to others because that's who you naturally are, a philanthropist. So yeah, you're right in your element here. So that's wonderful. So keep doing what you're doing. You're doing an amazing job. Keep doing it. Keep at it. Okay, and I feel like you're also in the place where maybe before you would have just freely given, but now you're able to discern like who actually really needs the support versus who doesn't, or who needs it more, who can hold off while you're helping this person, and then you can come back around to it at a later time when you have more abundance to give. But yeah, you're recognizing like who deserves it, who needs it the most, and that's where you're putting your energy and efforts and focus. Okay. Wonderful. So I see you also leading with your heart here as well. So yeah, you are in this position where you are able to provide and support others. And it doesn't just have to be monetarily. So it could be monetarily for sure, but it can also be with time, effort, energy. Okay. Yeah, and you're leading from your heart as well. So your heart is guiding you, and that is wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. And it's allowing you to transform into this emperor, into someone who is, I'm also thinking of the King of Pentacles as well, just someone who provides jobs, who provides opportunity, who provides support, who provides security, who provides money. Yeah, that's the energy that you're in, but on a greater scale than the King of Pentacles here, with the Emperor coming up for you. Yeah, so you're really transitioning into that place. So if you're not there already, which many of you are, like that's what this is indicating, like most of you are already there, but others of you that don't feel like you're quite there yet, like yeah, this is transformation, this is growth. That's why we have these butterflies here. You are turning from I don't know, I was going to say a cocoon. Is that what butterflies are in? Like, yeah, you're evolving into this beautiful butterfly that has so much blessings and abundance that you're able to give to others freely. That's amazing. What else for Aquarius? Thank you. Okay, we have the Lovers. So I also see this isn't just about your external environment. This is about you internally being connected to your higher self, being connected to source and listening to your intuition and allowing that to guide you. This is wonderful. I love this. What else? Thank you. I have Seven of Wands. Okay. All right. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, you may feel at times a little defensive. You may be still working out like who is utilizing you from an authentic, genuine place versus who is just seeing it as an opportunity to receive. Okay, so there are some strategies that you can apply to help you discern that. There's also maybe some other opportunities that may work out better for you. So again, this is that moment where you are evaluating how your successes have come about and what you've done to be successful, and those areas where, yeah, you've had some setbacks or you feel like you could have made a better decision. You're taking all of that information and it's going to ignite some ideas within you as far as how you can utilize what you currently know and have, as well as create new opportunities and ideas. Okay, so also you're being guided to connect with that inner intuition, your higher self and source on a deeper level. Because I know some of you are already doing that, you're already there, but this is about going deeper because there's more. There is always more. Anytime you think that you're at that pinnacle, can't get any better, you have no idea. So that's what this is confirming, that there's more. There's so much more. And you're being invited to more deeply connect with who you are. Okay? All right. What do we have here? We had something that fell over here. I'm going to keep that there for a second. All right, so we have Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Okay. All right. So I feel like you are running things through your heart space with this Queen of Cups coming out, because she typically leads with her heart, but you're being reminded to also run it through the intellectual space. And I feel like you are doing that as well. I mean, you're Aquarius, duh. So yeah, I feel like this Four of Pentacles is just that reminder. It's like, yeah, you're doing exactly what you need to do. Just continue to strengthen your connection with Source and keep yourself open to new ideas, to new synchronicities that come in. Pay attention to those things. Okay. Yeah, so some of you might be a little like, oh, I got this. There's nothing more I need to learn. Like, I'm already there. But yeah, no, there's more, and there's more for you to learn. So this is just that little nudge of like, hey, you know, there's more. There's more out there. So don't start limiting your mind. Don't start cutting off knowledge and information that you may receive from soul family or just in your day-to-day life. Okay. Okay, so we have the Tulip with great passion. I love that. I love it. I love everything about this. I keep saying, I'm going to stop saying that because I just love everything about this. This is cool. All right, what else do we have for Aquarius? Thank you. All right, so we have the Four of Cups coming through. Okay, so yeah, you're being invited to, we talked about you reflecting and evaluating things, but yeah, this is a stronger confirmation of that. And also, if you're feeling a little bored, if you're feeling like things aren't coming fast enough, or you're feeling like, oh, I've reached the pinnacle, there's nowhere else to go. We've already spoken to that, and we know that there's so much more. And what you can do as a start is be grateful for everything you've accomplished and walk in gratitude and be in the moment of gratitude. Okay? I feel like that's a state of being, trusting the universe and being grateful and being appreciative. And again, for all of those things that you've accomplished so far and everything that you have, all the resources, all the money, all the time that you have, and reorganize that, restructure that in a way that fits best for you to continue to receive more. Okay, so there's that opportunity there. So you may want to go back through your portfolio, go back through your finances, go back through your budget. So there's going to be opportunities for you to get it tighter, to receive more abundance. Okay, wonderful. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. So yeah, as you are going through these changes, these processes, these transformations, because we know things are getting better and better and better, stay positive. Stay focused on the energy that you want to be in. So I don't necessarily want to say the outcome because, yeah, we're not focusing on this particular outcome. We're looking at the journey as it's progressing, as it's going by, as we're flowing through it, and being appreciative for all the moments, because we know, like, yeah, everything's not always 100% exactly how we want it to be. But in those moments where it's not exactly what you want, being grateful anyway, being appreciative anyway, is what's going to be the move to get you to where you want to be. Okay, so this is definitely fortune after difficulty, after challenges. And we know that, yeah, that's a part of the process. It's a part of the journey. So that's not anything surprising. But you do have this rainbow at the end of, so I guess it would be the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is what I should say, rather. That abundance and fulfillment. And we also, okay, I love it. The Six of Wands is right here as well. So we have success and victory and more blessings and more abundance coming to you. And what else? Yeah, so I feel like the biggest message here is just to continue to be grateful, continue to be appreciative, and continue doing what you're doing. And also keep yourself open to new ideas, new signs, new synchronicities that come through to you, because there is so much more. I feel like that's the biggest message here. Yes, and you taking those lessons that you've learned, we talked about that, taking those lessons that you've learned in stride and being proud of everything you've accomplished, and even those times where you feel like you did have setbacks, still being proud of who you are and how far you've come and everything that you've accomplished, because there's so many blessings and abundance coming through to you as you are taking those lessons and applying them in your present environment to your present circumstances. So the universe knows, like, yeah, I went through that, I learned from that, and here are the ways I'm going to do different and be different in the future, in my current moment. So now you can bring me more abundance, you can bring me more fulfillment and happiness. Okay, so that's what you're showing the universe, that, like, yeah, you can go through those challenges and you'll make adjustments accordingly so that you can continue to be successful. So what else do we have for Aquarius? Let's get some oracles. This is a lot, but we'll take it. We have work alone. Now is not the time to go into partnership. Careful or bad business partner. So this is inviting you to work alone at this point in time. So if you are considering partnership, you may want to rethink that. You have to do what is best for you. This is a collective reading, so you have to take what resonates for you and your situation. But here you do have some guidance that you may have some amazing ideas that only you can implement. Maybe connecting with someone may slow you down in some way, and you may have that that nudge, that feeling. That's your intuition telling you that. And then here's your confirmation of, like, look, you got this. This is something that only you can do, and you're going to be wildly successful at it. We see that here. So go for it. You have success. We know that. We know that. We see that here in many ways, how successful you are and will continue to be. So don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Go with your intuition and go with what you're feeling and what feels good. We have manufacturing and production, negotiation, and patience. So yeah, there may be this opportunity in the manufacturing setting. So if you work in that setting or you own businesses in that industry, there may be opportunity there for you. So pay attention to that. And then we also have negotiation. So yeah, it may be with a new business venture or collaboration. I'm not going to say partnership, collaboration, that you may need to negotiate. And you may also find that in that process that, like, okay, yeah, this isn't balanced enough for me. It's not going to benefit me at this time to go forward with that. Okay. We also have patience here as well. So that's a really great component to bring up. So I feel like your passion and your patience are the key. What else? Let's get one more from here. So we have action. So I feel like there's this call for you to be balanced in your decisions and what you do, because on one hand we have patience, on the other hand we have taking inspired action, right? So it has to be things that you feel passionate about. We have passion here. So yeah, definitely on those things that you feel passionate about and your intuition is guiding you to make moves, make moves. Anything that doesn't feel right, your intuition is guiding you to not move forward with, don't do that. Do what you feel, do what you feel is best for you and what's speaking to you right now. Okay, so let's see, what else does Aquarius have going on? We have sabotage, turnover, work-life balance, and receiving a promotion. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here, the sabotage and turnover. Okay, so I feel like there's two different things going on here, and again, you have to take what resonates. This is a collective reading, so many things are going to come out, but there could be someone in your working environment that is sabotaging things or just making just horrible decisions, and it may result in you severing ties. So that may be the case here, but know that anything that leaves your environment, your energy, is because it's no longer valuable to you. It's wasting your time. Okay? And it is difficult, particularly if we're speaking of a job here, when you lose that, or there's a separation in the partnership. Yeah, that's difficult. We understand that, and I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, just get over it, let it go and move on. I'm not saying that. I understand that it does take time to process, but really pay attention to how much energy you're giving it, because the more energy you give it, the more you sit in that energy and stew in it, the more it blocks blessings from coming to you. It's taking up space where blessings and abundance can be, essentially. So just pay attention to how much time and how much energy you give it. Okay, and then we have receiving a promotion and work-life balance. And I feel like for some of you, you may separate employment and then you will receive a promotion in some way. For others of you, this is about receiving a promotion within the organization or agency that you work within, or it could be about you receiving a role in another organization. Okay, but yeah, there's definitely advancement opportunities here for you. And we even spoke to, if you do, or a business owner, investor, that yeah, there's so much more abundance coming to you. And we have confirmation here in whatever way it fits, there's more coming. And we have confirmation of that, more abundance, financial abundance coming to you. We love that. And then we also, I feel like we did speak to balance here, but that might have been Libra that we talked about balance. But here is your confirmation, Aquarius, to create that balance with work and life. And especially if you are an entrepreneur, yeah, we typically like only focus on the business and only worry about that. But this is about allowing happiness into your life. Not just from a financial perspective, but from many perspectives, and working on yourself, body, mind, and soul. And you're already doing that, but making it more of a priority. Okay, because when we are doing things that we love and working for ourselves, we do tend to spend, 10, 12-hour days working on our business and working on, what makes us happy. But this is that reminder to create that balance, make time for fun, make time for family. Okay. All right. What else do we have? What else do we have for Aquarius? So we have water. So I feel like you are being invited to, yeah. Okay. So I know we saw that Queen of Cups here. Okay. So for some of you, what divine feminine characteristics can come into play here to support you on your path? So you are being invited to think about that. Maybe it's more emotional intelligence, and that's not necessarily a feminine quality. That is across the board, masculine and feminine, but I still want to mention it because I'm hearing it. So emotional intelligence, empathy, compassion, understanding. So yeah, all of those feminine characteristics and qualities are what you're being invited to consider to help you in your journey. We have one step ahead is all you need. I love it. But also have patience as well. And we have the spark of hustle, inspired action. Okay, so I feel like the message is with inspired action, understand that patience is still a virtue. Okay, so just because you take action, it's not necessarily that like things are going to happen immediately. This is about taking that inspired action and focusing on your happiness as a part of that process, as opposed to the outcome and forcing a particular situation or scenario to happen, because that's not happiness. And this is about you creating happiness and creating a long-term financial plan, future foundation, all from the guise of that inspired action. Okay, give me one more here. So we have inflow with money. Yes, I love that. So also there is, for some of you, not everyone, because many of you are doing very well here, but it could also be, I'm even going to say, because I'm hearing like, no, it could be everyone. Everyone can just reevaluate their relationship with money and how they view it. So there's a lot of YouTube videos on money as an energy and understanding it as an energy and understanding the blocks that you may have put up against it that you don't even realize it could be deeply programmed into your subconscious memory. Okay, so this is about exploring those things and just reconfirming, readjusting your relationship with money. So what does that look like to you is the question. Okay, give me one more here. All right, and then we have overrate your intuition. Yes, we're always promoting listening to your intuition and allowing that to guide you and doing what you feel guided to do. And we mentioned that several times throughout this whole process here. Ultimately, you have to do and you must do what feels best to you. Okay, so we have wisdom. I love that. And I'm also going to call out soul family. And I think I may have mentioned that earlier, but I'm going to say it here again. There is wisdom and knowledge and experience from others that you can learn from. So you don't have to experience every single thing to learn from it. You can look at how others have handled things. You can connect with others. You can talk to others. You can get their input and utilize that in your decision-making process. We also have location. Okay, so there may be an opportunity for you to travel or to change locations that are going to be, there may be a location that's going to be better suited for you and your business growth. Okay, so just consider that and think about that. If you are looking for ways to grow and expand, it may be a change of location that's needed. We also have copyright. Okay, wonderful. So who needs to hear this? So there's definitely opportunity for you to copyright some work that you have. So if you've been thinking about it, here is your confirmation that you definitely should do it. And if you haven't thought about it, but you do have work and art that could be copyrighted, you may want to go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. So what other messages do we have? Okay, we have don't soothe your pain with momentary pleasures. So stay focused with the inspired action in the areas where you want to grow and continue your journey. Stay focused there. We have own your time and give it meaning. Don't let it pass you by. Okay, I feel like that is self-explanatory because there may be some of you that are procrastinating with some things in some ways, and this is calling you out and saying like it's time to start that inspired action. So what are those areas where you feel most passionate and you feel like you have the time and you want to start expanding and exploring? Go ahead and do that. We have don't spend too much time in despair, move through emotions and release it. Okay, that is wonderful because we do have that confirmation and we did speak to that earlier. So if there is that separation of employment or with a partnership, we understand that yes, that is a challenge. It is a difficult moment. But it's really it's not about what happened or the situation. It's about how you adjust to the circumstances and how you feel and how the decisions and choices that you make as a result of those circumstances. So that is what it's more about than anything. Realize you have all the qualities to be an amazing, powerful, influential, strong leader. You know that already, so don't let anything that happens shake that. Know that whatever decision you made, it was the right one, and everything happens for your highest good. So yeah, I feel like some of you are going to be forced into a situation where you feel like you have no choice but to retire or to move on. And again, it's really about the attitude that you choose based on the circumstances that are happening around you. All right, and staying in that moment of completeness, of wholeness, regardless of your circumstances. You're currently under construction. Please be patient. So we have that patient coming out again, and know that you are safe and protected. So you may want to include that in your affirmations. And remember to trust in the universe and trust in you, because you are the universe. You are life. Trust you. And trust that you know what's best for you. And trust that you are bringing all the best to you. Okay, Aquarius? Wonderful. So those are the messages I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment to let me know how this resonates. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.